Hi folks, Colin here, welcome back, more rock and roll, good to see you. So we're going to have a wee look at Changes, which is a great Black Sabbath tune, but it was covered by a guy called Charles Bradley back in, I don't know, early 2000s I think. And I had the great pleasure of going to see Charles Bradley with my wife back around that time. We went to Manchester and he was absolutely amazing. But this song, I don't know who the guitarist is. I'll do a little bit of digging before I post this video and put it in the description below. But it's a great example of using just a simple scale. We looked at it last week when we did Slow Down over the C chord. Now if you remember, we spoke about the fact that if you're playing a C chord using that A-shaped bar chord, you've got the little major pentatonic scale just at your fingertips, so the root is on the C on the 3rd fret, and then the D is on the 5th fret. You slide into the 7th fret with your ring finger, that takes you up to E, and now you're in pattern 1 of the pentatonic scale, and that's the scale. Pentatonic is 5 notes. If you keep going up, you're in that first pattern 1 pentatonic scale. But the way the guitar works, you've always got three notes per string, and then 2 notes when you're playing the pentatonic, then scale, then 3, and then 2. Oops. So the thing to remember is below that scale, you've got the 3 notes here, so you've got the 2 notes on the bottom string. So they're quite nice notes to play. So what I'm doing there, or what the guitar player was doing, was over the C chord he's playing that little riff. So he's using these 2 notes on the bottom, which is your G and your A, 3 and 5, then up to C, and then he's playing a D minor, and he's playing a C. That's a much more interesting thing to do than just playing C all the time, like that, you know. These are the little ideas that when you start to add these into your guitar playing, that makes it much more interesting. So when you're playing that 1 chord, the C, you can sort of play a D minor, or you can go up to the E minor, and you can start to use. We'll talk about triads in coming weeks, but that's the sort of ideas. Basically, you're moving away from the 1 chord, the chord you're on, moving to the chord above it, or 2 chords above it, and going back to that root chord. So the first riff is, repeat it, G minor, C, and then we're just going up that pentatonic scale, so 5 to 7, 5, 7, back to 5, which is the D. Then we play that D minor, take the back fingers off, and you're actually effectively playing the C triad on the D, G, B, and you can hammer that on. And I'm just going back down, so that is 7, 5, 3, 3. So the whole thing. Then we're going to walk up to the 4 chord. So we're going to go up to 7 on the A, 5 on the D, 7 on the A again, and we're going to play the F chord at the 8th fret, so that's an A-shaped bar chord at the 8th fret. Just play a little arpeggio, back down to the E minor, then D minor, just walk up, 5, 7, back to this F chord, arpeggio, E minor, D minor, then we're going to go to G, back up to A minor, back to A minor, and just back to the start. And that's the whole song. So we had a good workshop yesterday. A lot of folk came along, and if you're interested, what we're doing in these workshops is basically showing people in a bit more depth how these tunes work and the scales behind them, and it takes a little while just for people to understand what's happening, so it's worth coming along to these workshops. And if you're interested, I'll put the Zoom link in the description to this video and you can come along. They're at 9:30 on a Saturday morning GMT, that's Greenwich Mean Time, and hope to see you there. Okay folks, I'll be back with more rock and roll next week. Keep rocking and I'll see you then.